Hey Mom, hey Dad. I got your email. I wanted to say that everything's going pretty well here at MLI. It's like camp really, quite relaxing. I feel my blood pressure going down as we speak. You asked if I finally got around to doing my laundry, and yes, thank you Mom, I did. It might have cost like $9, so yeah. I've been making lots of friends though. We have lots of wild times together.
So, what did you do last night? Watched Toy Story 3. Cool.
And you asked what I was doing for fun, and I've been enjoying the local wildlife. It's really fascinating. The rooms here are really nice. Right now I'm working on my stats homework. It's really thrilling. I get to read a couple of papers in Econometrics. The first one is on deworming, which is kind of strange and...
Oh, hey Sarah.
Hey guys, how are
Hey,
you?
girl.
What's going on?
What's up? What are you doing?
I'm just writing home about my econometrics, and I'm doing my work. It's on deworming, which is like the weirdest
What's
thing ever.
that?
Deworming?
Oh,
that?
I can actually show you. I look it up on
Okay.
Wikipedia.
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
What? Oh my god!
It's really interesting. It looks at who would use deworming in more impoverished countries. I guess the author's thesis is that people who might want to use deworming who know people who have done it, which makes sense, but then he uses the numbers to evaluate that. And Mom, since I know you're interested in this kind of stuff, I'll elaborate, but Dad, just cover your ears. His equations test whether or not households with social links to schools with deworming programs were likely to take deworming drugs. He uses lots of tests, factoring in people's contacts with schools and even putting in like the distance between them. He also stratifies his stats by looking at their communities and genders. But then he also puts in this like really strange variable. Iron roof ownership. What's up with that? I mean, I know people stick in extra variables to beef up their R-squared number, but really? Wow. He also talks about parents being disillusioned with deworming meds because of reinfection, but why couldn't he factor that into his model? It's really strange. There's also a paper we have to evaluate on corruption and its effect on the growth of nations. This person's variables are sort of incoherent, with some correlating with one another and lots of strange variables that mostly serve to beef up the R-squared. There's one variable he adds, ethno-linguistic fractionalization, which is a mouthful, but it's a simple idea. The probability that any two people picked from within a country will speak a different language. However, this doesn't really go to prove anything and barely relates to his model. Then he throws in these weird variables when regressing with a per capita GDP growth as a dependent variable. He includes things like revolutions and coup, assassinations, dummy variables for Latin American or African countries. He even puts in the GDP of 1960, which is heavily correlated with his dependent variable. All of this beefs up his R number to 0.83 in the final regression, but most of his stuff isn't statistically significant in his case, which means that in the end, he couldn't prove his hypothesis. had better go. I have stats homework to do, so I'm really having a good time and I miss you guys a lot. Love you. Bye.